Hey guys, so now that it's almost winter, I'm gonna show you guys how to make Elsa and Olaf. Let's start. Start off with the white ball, polymer clay, then grab a flathead and pierce it through the middle. And try your best to keep it in the center. And this is gonna help secure your eye pen better than glue. And then flatten it down. Dot in his eyes and then fill them in with some black balls of polymer clay. Then place a long oval underneath his eyes. Make an indent for his nose. Brush some TLS in the hole. And then place his little carrot nose in there and press it down so that it sticks. Brush some TLS for his tooth. Make a flat square and press it on underneath his mouth. Draw out his eyebrows with the pointing tool and then brush some TLS on them. Then place a small strand on each side. Put some TLS on the top of his head, roll out some teardrop shapes, and try your best to place them on his head. And then flip it over and then fill in the gaps with some TLS to help secure his hair. Then fully bake your charm. For Elsa, dot in her eyes and then fill them in with some brown balls. With a needle, make some eyelash indents on her eyes and then brush some TLS on them. Place 2 small strands on each eye. And then draw out her eyebrows, brush some TLS on them, and then place 1 strand on each side. Make a mark for where her nose will go. Then attach a small oval to it and press it down. Then place a pink ball underneath her nose, flatten it down, and then with the curved flat tool, press it in the middle to create her lips. Add an ear to each side of her face. Then bake your charm for 10 minutes if you don't want to mess it up. Once it has cooled down, grab a light yellow ball of clay and roll it out. Place 2 strands next to each other. Lift them up and start to twist them. Once you're happy with the twist, cut the ends and then cut it in the middle. Place the 2 twists together and then press them together to create a little braid. Pinch one of the ends and then brush some TLS on the back of her head. Place the braid on one side of her head and press it down and then fill in the rest of the gaps so it doesn't look like she's bald. Brush some TLS. Actually, no, dot the end of her braid and then brush some TLS on the side of her head. Roll out a ball on one side and place it on one side of her head and press it down. Once you have one side, do the other side the same way. Repeat again with the 2 smaller strands and kind of place them down and to the back, and then repeat with the smaller strand. Add some TLS in the middle of her forehead, and grab a little tiny strand and kind of curve it in the middle. Then fully bake your charm. Grab some round nose pliers to make your eye pin. Remove any or fingerprints with some nail polish remover. Glaze your charms. And then attach the little rhinestone with some of the same glaze. I kind of made the hole too small for mine, but... So I made the hole for my rhinestone too small, but just keep that in mind when you do yours. And you can also add a snowflake instead of a rhinestone. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and I hope you have a good one. Bye!